back, Canada Boys. Today we're checking out the newest episode of Apocalypse Mynoghra, or Apocalypse Bringer Mynoghra. Honestly, this episode was a little slow, but I feel like this show is a very it feels like I'm watching, like I said, a 4X game in real time. So it's playing out like the early game of like one of those games, you know what I mean? Where you're just slowly gathering resources and like trying to find out who's around you and like trying to see what your game plan's gonna be. What'd you think?
Why did you think it was slow if she was packing up people the whole time?
Well, it's because that was like kind of a holdover from the last episode. Because she low-key packed up like 90% of them last episode. This episode, she was just aura farming on them. Like, yeah, she was like, none of y'all making it out of here, but I'm gonna give y'all hope for like 2 seconds, and then just tortured homie.
There was talking about the two main guys.
Yeah, but the first dude, he had sense. He was like, this is a little too ominous. If she says she wants to live in peace, I'm gonna leave her to live in peace so I can live. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the other dude tried to be like, well, I'm the number one employee. That's why he got killed.
Longinus or something?
Yeah, Longinus.
Yeah.
He was doing too much, man, because as soon as he started trying to act tough, bro, he got him and every single homie packed up. Like, my bad. It's crazy. He like just messed, he pretty much his hubris, right? Because he just felt like, you know what, like I'm a Paladin, I have to do this for the gods, otherwise like nothing's gonna work out, and nothing worked out anyway. So he should have just listened to his head Paladin that was like, hey man, look, we need to make it home, okay? Because if they could have at least got home and been like, there's a really ominous person in that forest. If you go in next time, bring in the army. But homie wanted to be tough. And he found out the hard way, bro. Because, yeah, she was like, you had 2 futures, right? One, you could have got home. You would have seen your family. You could have been chilling, bro. Lived a happy life. And then she was like, now, I'm going to have to kill you. I'm going to go find your family. I'm killing everyone you know.
Even if they're unrelated.
Bro.
The unrelated part
like,
got me.
Yo.
I said, yeah, you need help.
Nah, she gave him like the craziest evil speech just to be like, it was so bad that the Dark Elves were like, oh, so we're doing that? She was like, nah. I was just talking shit. So I don't get to do this very often. But it was tough. It was definitely cool as hell. But we also do find out a little bit more about this witch that's in the north terrorizing them, bro. And of course, in anime fashion, it's some little lolly girl just destroying towns, and it looks like she can like raise zombies.
Yeah,
I'm starting to understand how she's probably like smacking whole armies now. So I'm like,
that she's basically Sun Jin-woo, man.
Yeah, thanks. Her eyes. What did she say though? She was like, Erica's little fans.
Yeah, I don't know what she was saying. Yeah, she was. She made some weird faces, and I was like,
bro,
that's anime for you for sure.
She looked like one of them witches from Madoka Magica. I did not like it. I'm still scarred from that show. But it's gonna be crazy, man. I feel like she's more of a threat than the actual Empire.
Could be. We'll see.
Because even when at the end, Homegirl was like, should we make contact with her? And he was like, just because we both evil aligned don't mean we go see eye to eye. He said, we gonna let her rock. So we had to talk to her. And I was like,
but if the elf gets a chance to kill her, though, she can take all her powers, right? Or is that just the memories and stuff?
I think she takes memories and potentially abilities.
Yeah,
too.
If she takes abilities, then that's going to be a whole different ball game, brother.
Yeah. That might be game breaking.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up. Because honestly, when she pulled out that holy sword against him, homie, I was like, you're good.
I stole it. I said, oh.
Bro, and homie was stronger than Longinus. So I was just like, she could wipe you out however she wants to right now. She could use your abilities, his abilities, like you're just done for. So it was definitely crazy to see, man. I feel like her abilities are gonna be like progressively get like out of hand. Even as they like what's it called? Summon more heroes. She's gonna be the ace in the hole.
Yeah, and the king, he knows all of her abilities most likely, so he knows how to probably scale her to the
I'm wondering if he has abilities, bro.
He probably does, but he just doesn't know exactly how to use them fully yet, because he knows how to use them from like building up an empire.
That's
way,
true,
but not in a way of like
actual combat,
like combat, or
because I wouldn't be surprised if he's technically a hero unit himself. But
he probably is. We just He just doesn't know, or he never gets that far in the game.
True. We'll see, because this game apparently is a little bit different than their current, or like rather, the world they're in is different than the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what kind of abilities and powers he might have. But right now, they're looking pretty set up. I'm not gonna lie. In like a week span, they've built up like a half a civilization. So this is looking cool. This is looking cool, man. We get introduced to these like beast creatures that are like in a nation next to them that they're potentially trying to ally with.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting like sieged by giants. So that should be an interesting next point that we get to see next episode. I don't even know if they're going to be worth it though if they're struggling with some giants.
Man,
I don't think that would have given
They
them
might be able to
trouble.
get the Giants too.
You might be right. It's going to be crazy, man. Honestly, this one's going to be a slow burn, but I like it. It just feels very like unique.
No, yeah, I like the concept so much. I think that's the reason why I'm going to stick to it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I got to get this episode. I give it an 8. It was enjoyable.
7.5.
That's fair. Y'all let us know what y'all thought of this episode of Apocalypse Bringer. If y'all are enjoying it, aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all. Peace.